This captivating story introduces us to a family who recently moved into their late grandmother's house. The husband, wife, and their young son have been living there for a month, but the wife becomes increasingly unsettled by strange occurrences. She believes there is a paranormal presence, but her husband dismisses her concerns as exaggerations. However, one night, their son's laughter leads them to the window. The mother investigates and is horrified to see a horned boy outside, causing her to scream and wake her husband. Despite his skepticism, he checks the window but finds nothing wrong. He brushes off her fears and tells her to go back to sleep. As time goes on, tension builds between the couple, resulting in arguments over trivial matters. One morning, the husband criticizes his wife's cooking, sparking another dispute. In a fit of anger, he throws his plate and storms out of the house. Seeking comfort, he confides in a friend while fishing, who advises him to approach the situation calmly and with understanding. Meanwhile, at home, the wife begins to clean up the mess caused by her husband's outburst. Suddenly, a photo frame falls to the ground, startling her. When she examines the fallen frame, she notices their wedding picture and is astonished to see a figure lurking behind her in the reflection. Startled, she turns around, but no one is there. Just then, the phone rings, and it's her mother on the line, expressing her desire to visit and see her grandson. A deeply spiritual person, the mother advises her daughter to pray fervently within the house. As she hangs up, the wife notices peculiar bite marks on her leg, leaving her both puzzled and intrigued. Upon returning from his fishing trip, the husband discovered his son playing alone in the living hall. He picked up his son and asked him where his mother was and why he was playing alone. As he entered the room, he saw his wife facing the other way and asked her why she had left their son alone. The husband put down his son and confronted his wife, but was shocked when she turned around to reveal that she had been playing with their son the whole time. The husband was left, feeling confused and unsure of what had just happened. Eventually, the husband decided to take his family out for dinner at a nearby shop. As they sat and talked, the wife apologized for the arguments that had been happening between them. She explained that when she was at home, she often felt overwhelmed by her emotions and had trouble controlling her temper. The husband could relate to her struggles and suggested that they forget about the argument and enjoy their meal together. By the end of the night, the family had reconnected and were able to move past their issues, thanks to the husband's understanding and willingness to forgive. Determined to uncover the truth behind the strange occurrences, the wife delves into researching the history of the house. She discovers that her late grandmother had a troubled past, with rumors of her dabbling in dark magic and summoning spirits. The wife becomes convinced that her grandmother's actions have left a lingering presence in the house, one that is now targeting her family. Seeking guidance, the wife reaches out to a paranormal investigator who specializes in dealing with malevolent spirits. The investigator agrees to visit the house and conduct a thorough investigation. As they explore the house together, they uncover hidden rooms and secret passages, each filled with eerie artifacts and symbols. The investigator confirms the presence of a powerful entity and warns the wife that it will take more than prayers to rid the house of its influence. Determined to protect her family, the wife embarks on a journey to find a solution. She seeks out a renowned psychic who has dealt with similar cases in the past. The psychic reveals that the horned boy the wife saw is a manifestation of a demon that was summoned by her grandmother. The demon feeds on negative energy and is drawn to the family's discord. The psychic advises the wife to perform a cleansing ritual to banish the demon and restore harmony to the house. With the psychic's guidance, the wife gathers the necessary materials for the ritual. She and her husband reluctantly put aside their differences and join forces to perform the cleansing. As they chant incantations and burn sage, the atmosphere in the house becomes charged with energy. Suddenly, a powerful force knocks them off their feet, but they refuse to give up. They continue the ritual, their determination overpowering the malevolent presence. As the ritual reaches its climax, the house shakes violently, and the demon's presence becomes more tangible. The wife and husband stand their ground, their love for their son and each other fueling their resolve. With one final burst of energy, they banish the demon from their home, feeling an overwhelming sense of relief and peace wash over them. In the aftermath, the family begins to heal and rebuild their lives. The tension between the husband and wife dissipates, replaced by a newfound appreciation for one another. They decide to honor the memory of the wife's grandmother by renovating the house and turning it into a sanctuary for troubled souls, offering them a chance at redemption and healing.
Thank you for watching. That's all for today's video. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you have any suggestions and experience related to the content, feel free to leave them in the comments below and join us on this journey.